If you were the king of the world, what would be the first thing you would change? Appoint someone who understands the climate catastrophe better than me. Appoint someone to take care of food problems, wars, etc. After that is dealt with, the small more fun things that I would change. Change our number system from base 10 to base 12. It is simply superior in so many ways. Align the calendar with the seasons. The 1st of January in the new year would always fall on the winter solstice. The 1st of April always on the vernal equinox and so forth. Commercial corporate entities are not allowed to purchase own single-family homes. Then I would set up a civilian government of elected individuals, leaving myself the ultimate power of veto and policy making. It would generally be left to its own devices, though, and allowed to generally run everything. Every position would have term limits. I would only intervene in extreme cases of conflicted interests like what's going on with Clarence Thomas. I'd rewrite the 10 Commandments to be this. 1. It is okay to call hooters knockers and sometimes snack trays. 2. It is wrong to be French. 3. It is okay to put all bad people in a giant meat grinder. 4. Lawyers, see Rule 3. 5. It is okay to drive a gas guzzler if it helps you get babes. 6. Everyone should carpool except us. 7. Bring back the word stewardesses. 8. Synchronized swimming is not a sport. 9. Mud wrestling is a sport. As a global leader, my priority would be a sweeping education overhaul. I'd ensure universal access to high-quality education, emphasizing critical thinking and empathy. By empowering individuals worldwide, we pave the way for a future generation capable of addressing global challenges and fostering a more harmonious and innovative world. Abolish capitalism, let scientists develop a moneyless system where no one is disadvantaged. Unite all nations into one. Imprison the super rich, as well as every corrupt politician. Retroactively sentence politicians who committed war crimes in the last 60 years to death penalty, etc. I'd crush the vehicles of pavement parkers, at their expense. I will make not picking up dog poo a capital crime. I will ensure that people who stop in busy walkways, or walk slowly in a group obstructing pavements, are sterilized. And I ban chewing gum. I will make massive educational reforms where I place greater restrictions on nurse practitioners. I will make their profession need licensure rather than certification, and ban their ability to diagnose and prescribe medication. I will give wildlife animals their own borders. Cross them as a human and you're executed. Where do we take the borders from? Well, who cares? As king of the world I declare there are no borders between humans. Good luck! First thing I would do is drastically cut most of the world's military budget. Who we're going to fight? Aliens? Not that anything I do would matter, because it won't be long before I go mad with power. A lot of environmental policies. COVID showed that if people really tried we could do something about climate change, but it would take a king of the world to get every nation to actually do it. Cap net worth at $10 million. Make the estate tax 100 in all cases so everyone is required to be self-made. Institute universal basic income that's enough to afford a modest but livable place. Standardized measurements, currency and a universal official language. You can pick between English, Dutch or Papiamento. Mind you, I don't care in which language you use on a daily basis. Better environmental protection and climate change policies for sure. First have a livable planet, then think about all the other fun stuff I could do as queens of the world. Haha. Probably do my best to give countries the best chance of success by creating democratic systems, then sit in the back, let things play out and intervene if needed. Using cell phones while driving in any way would be punishable by bankruptcy. Just like if you land on the bankruptcy slice and wheel of fortune. No more rich people. And poor people. From now on, we will all be the same. I don't know, I gotta think about that. Whale lead as 2 kings. Make James Cameron Del Jax I'm king of the world dialogue in Titanic. There can only be one king of the world, and that's me. Crown. I would definitely improve the prison system. In the US you don't get rehabilitated at all, you just suffer. I'll tell you what I'd do. I'd throw away the cars and the bars and the wars and make sweet love to you. Say goodbye to car-centric planning and hello to trains and extensive public transport everywhere. The rules for selecting the monarch, since if they settled on me something must be very wrong. Stopping people doing tic-tac dances in crowded public spaces, trains, buses, city centers. My first decree as queen of the world would be to extend the weekend by including Fridays. I'd decree that no one but God should ever be king of the world and then, I'd abdicate. Take all the farmland Bill Gates owns in the US and give it to regenerative farmers. Put an end to dead interest mortgages. A lot of things would come after that. Probably annihilate half of humanity cause it's growing at a very rapid pace. For starters, I'd standardize pants and shoe sizes across all brands.